Oh god, what an intro! Jesus! That must have taken like at least 1,000 calories of energy. He deserves to sit down. Hello there, my name is Comedian, what's your name? I'm not interested in your name, this is my channel, weirdo. I'm going to be doing an entire... I just moved the mouse in a way that wasn't professional or subtle. I'm going to do an entire Hollapalooza, Hobie-palooza. It's Lollapalooza, but now all I can think of it as is holla at your boy Palooza. It's J-hope-palooza. I hope it's J-hope-palooza. I feel strongly about this show because I saw the lineup and it had loads of artists I like, not just J-hope, the man, the myth, the minx, the legend, but it had lots of people I wanted to see there, like Closey. Financially, bunny parenting wise, logistically, it didn't work out. I did look into going and it didn't work out, which is another time I didn't get to see BTS live, essentially, which is depressing and sad to talk about, especially in the intro of the video, which is when you want to be upbeat and be like, hey guys, my life is great, keep watching. But watching it live or watching the playback live is, you know, with some friends in a chat is the second best option. And I'm excited to see this. I think it's really cool. I know this was kind of a first, or it was kind of like a record breaking or like, you know, first time. I think it might be the first time a K-pop artist did a solo or like headlined at Lollapalooza. I don't know. I know it was iconic either way, and for many different reasons. Because I also saw on my Twitter that Isaiah Hightower streamed it and ended up getting loads of people and twerked. It's annoying because I kind of wanted to twerk, and I feel like he's done that now. But yeah, shout out to Isaiah, great content creator. But anyway, I'm going to do my own version of it. Maybe I'll twerk. Maybe I'll just twirl my non-existent moustache, but it's going to be a good time. I hope you guys are ready for this. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, subscribe, follow my channel, give me bits, give me compliments and comments and all that kind of stuff, engagement stuff. It's an hour and this video is an hour and 20 minutes long, which means I'll probably make it 3 hours long because that's what I do. It's what I'm specialize in. It's going to be a good time, guys. Let's go. We have subtitles on this version from Enjoy BTS More. Going straight in with the Jack in the Box intro.
Pandora,
and cool, like, evil Matrix visuals.
Fell into despair. As she breathed, she heard a feeble quiver from the box.
Whoa, thank you for the generous tip, Winslet. I appreciate you. Get your tips out for the lads. Get your tips out for the lads. I love it.
It flapped its delicate wings as it danced around Pandora, lightly brushing against her shoulder.
Okay, so TXT was the first Korean act, Hobie the first headlining act.
Her heart glowed with warmth. It was hope that was kept in the innermost nook of the box.
See, I didn't think about this when I first heard this song, but it's a genius performance opener. It really is. This is the exact kind of like iconic dramatic shit you want to open a set in 2022. Assuaging. It's easy for you to say. Assuaging. Oh shit, son. Coming up. It's already happened. He already came. Oh god, what an intro. Jesus. I thought he was going to leap out like a little garden gnome and immediately start going hard, but I love that he just pops out and stares down the crowd like, yeah, I'm fucking here. That is brilliant. Let's have a look at that again. Whee! I feel like it's almost like he was backstage, like, I don't want to do it, it's scary, I'm used to performing at 7, and Hitman was like, get out there now, son, and just chucked him out on stage. Nice. What a song to start off with. I'm sure they've done behind the scenes or they're upcoming or probably already happened. I'm not good at staying up to date with stuff, but I'd be so curious to hear about him explaining the prep for this, because I'm imagining it must be quite daunting to do a solo, you know, act, especially headlining when you're used to performing with 6 other men to lean on and spank and stuff. Still not enough. I feel that one in my veins. Man, those gloves are stylish, but I'd be terrified or scarified of dropping the mic, and not in a good way. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that crowd knows the song. Even I would know that bit. Nice. I like the incorporation of the music video visuals in the back. They're iconic visuals. I kind of like how loudly you can hear the bass in this mix. It's almost a bit overpowering, but I feel like this is a very bass-heavy song, so it's better that than the other way around. Too often when you have live songs, the bass is just might as well not be there. The bassist might as well just be like on TikTok, just like going on the strings. At least you can hear it. I like the little doodles on the front of the stage. I haven't been to Lollapalooza before, but I've been to blanking on it now. There's another festival in Chicago that's kind of similar, also in a park near downtown. It's interesting being in a festival and looking to your left or right and seeing skyscrapers and stuff. It's a different vibe. It's cool. I feel like, for whatever reason, my brain is telling me this. It's whispering to me that a city setting is more appropriate for the song more, I guess because it's like grimy, gritty. Chicago's a perfect setting. Okay, apparently his mic is getting turned up in a bit. That is good. He does sound a bit quiet. What's that background noise? Is that like smoke machines, or is that like some fancy interference? Anyone else hearing that, or is it just me going crazy? It's like a fuzzy noise. It's kind of hard to appreciate in the tight shots, but the stage setup from the back looking really sick. Now the question, is he going to do the whole Jack in the Box album? Is he going to do random hits? Guess we'll find out. I like that excited the most screams so far. Yeah, pretty good. Just turn the mic up a little bit. Oh, that view is making me... Oh, shit.
Okay, play this shit. It's good.
Nice, 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 nice. It's like his outfit is designed to make him blend into the stage. It's kind of eerie. I like it. Having a little rest. Just did a lot of dancing and bopping. I mean, him leaping out of... When he literally Jack in the Box sprang out, that must have taken like at least 1,000 calories of energy. He deserves to sit down. I like the live instruments. Someone's fly, someone's mine, someone's holy shit, is the crowd so big that people are actually behind the stage with army bombs? Because that is something else. That it looks like that was what was happening. Man, the stage setup looks ridiculous. I wish there was more like wide shots of it. But you know, it's good to see what he's up to with the close shots. I don't know which drunkard is operating the crowd shots, but I could do without that. That is like actually making me feel a bit queasy. It's tied somebody's phone to a balloon and just threw it into the crowd. Like, it makes no sense. I've never seen crowd shots that are this. I don't know if J-hope was like, yeah, I want this to be chaotic and moody and all over the place like the album. So I want the crowd shots to be basically, you know, nausea-inducing if watched in back. That's a cool shot. I like that. The fountain's playing its part. The fountain is Army, obviously. All right. To the hole, Joe to the headline, straight in the bar. Pandora torn, 하나 남은 힘만, straight in the bar. Go through with the ground that this is my shit. I have no translation for this part. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Tej. Nabibi says Lollapalooza was just bad at cameras. If you're watching this live stream and you're the Lollapalooza camera operator, well, how do you feel about that? What Nabibi just said about you? I co-sign it. You're terrible. Quit your job. But also, that's horrible. They say bass song, you're on the check job, good they get better. Bassline. Big guy, check the back. You try to go to God, not the what you wreck. The name tag, top class, but I just don't peek in the light plan. Got to hurt. No, I'm getting cooking, I think I might get killed. Don't it hurt? Let's go back up. Okay, so we're not doing a full Jack in the Box playthrough. You get one night. I respect it. Man, when I think there's quite a lot of BTS songs where they basically not brag, but they basically just sort of establish quite dominatingly the reason I'm successful is because I work really hard and didn't sleep. And then there's me watching it who usually gets up at like midday. And I'm just like, oh, that's why. That's why. That is why. Love that guitar riff. It's a tasty, stiff guitar riff. I love that he's representing, long, lanky, arm thrashing dancing. That is my type of dancing too. Ooh, I can't remember the original song well enough, to be honest, to know if this is in the original song. But either way, I'm liking this little, like, creepy haunted house guitar solo. Oh, Cypher Part 1. Oh shit, son. Alright. Not my favorite Cypher, but the fact he's doing Cypher Part 1 is really, really cool. I thought he was going to do the whole Jack in the Box album, but this is really, really cool. Okay, shit. I didn't know he was going to do. I assumed he probably would do some, BTS stuff rather than just J-hope stuff. But that's cool. Man, he is really killing it. Like, there's obviously, I think the nice thing about BTS is there's a crossover between BTS fans and rap fans, especially nowadays. Or I think oftentimes people who get into BTS then get into other rap, or people who are open-minded and like rap might listen to BTS. But regardless, if you know anything about rap, there's kind of a stereotype these days of a rap live performance, which is kind of just phoned in. Like, they'll have not just the chorus, they'll have the entire vocals. It's almost like karaoke or like miming almost. They'll have the entire vocals and maybe they'll sing like 1 out of 5 songs on average. And there's a reason for that. I mean, they obviously, I'm not saying it's justified, but it's because this shit's really hard. You have to be really talented, really dedicated, have intense lung capacity, that too. But, it's genuinely, I don't think you can overstate how impressive it is. I'm assuming he keeps this up for the entire show. I doubt at the end he just, halfway through, he's like, all right, forget this, takes his socks off, lies on the stage and just hums. Like, I'm assuming he does this the whole time. And it's incredibly impressive. It's so hard. I recorded my own parody rap song last week, which you won't be hearing, don't worry, but it's really hard to rap. The breath control, everything is so insane. And to do it live and to have minimal reliance on like letting the chorus play and stuff is seriously really, really impressive. Somebody like me who has minimal music talent and a limited vocabulary is going to struggle to explain it to you, but this shit is impressive. Oh, he said like Lollapalooza. He just dissed the stadium organizers. Like, he is rapping his little heart off. He's rapping his little boobies off right now. It's ridiculous. Massive respect. With my team flows on, the show goes on. Make some motherfucking noise. Oh, I'll add that to the BTS swear counter. The BTS crack video. All the times BTS swore and it was outrageous. Just because he thinks Hitman bangs in bed because of the time difference doesn't mean he can say motherfucker. I can say it. Oh, okay. All right. Was not expecting this song. I'm a millennial, so I like smashed avocados on toast on the street. Bing! I've got more jokes like that coming up. Click away while you still can. Hangsang with my bunnies. It's a solid choice. A slightly slower flow to let his voice recover after that banger, the Cypher. Speaking of, he has not returned my calls yet. Any doomers out there saying, BTS is not hiatus, it's them breaking up. He just said with the 7 boys. He didn't say just with my 1 boy. He said 7 boys. The world will keep pace with 7 people, not 1. We're good. Right. If I ever fulfill my dream of getting a pet dog, I shall be getting a little boombox and playing this song while I walk my little doggy down the street. We're both wearing sunglasses in this fantasy. Every day I'm so turned up with my boy. Every day I'm so turned up with my dog. Yo. Spring boy burst. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. He could have just sung his verse, I guess. I guess he wanted the vocal break. I feel like he should have got him out for the show. That would have been like really, really cool. Or just like learn the verse and rapped it maybe. But you know, you got to take a vocal break when you can when you're rapping. That's the fastest 360 ever. His trousers couldn't be any baggier. If there was any more bag to his trousers, they would cost 10 cents in a supermarket in California. It's ridiculous how baggy his trousers are. It's almost like he's kind of like harking back to when they first debuted. I want to see like him with the backwards hat on again and some like cheesy fake locks. Really complete the look. With my Bernies, right? Hangsang with a banana. Why not, right?
Every day I'm so turned up with my boy. Every day I'm so turned up with my dog. Oh yeah.
Everyone needs a pair of baggy trousers. Apparently they're really in right now. I finally bowed to pressure from my peers. Finally, I don't know, 5 years ago, I finally realized that everyone was wearing skinny trousers and that I've got very skinny legs and they look very silly in baggy trousers. So I finally got the skinny trousers and now apparently baggy trousers are back in. I can't win. Like he's got his fist on his hand like he's lecturing us. Thank you for the follow, Iravel. Guitar guy's killing it. Anyone can look cool if they do this. I learned that from a friend of mine who I met in college, and I thought he was like really cool and hardcore, like a bad boy. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting street cred by hanging out with this chap. Oh dear. Oh, I feel a little bit naughty just being in his presence. And then I found out like a few months later that up until like a few weeks before I met him, he was like this hardcore Christian. He was a nerd. He just started doing this, and he wore a backwards hat, and it works. How do you feel about that Hitman Bang being called a stepping stone? It's a nice sign. It's a nice sign. If I would have gone, I would have brought a really big sign saying, J-hope, will you marry me? Sugar as backup, if you're not interested. I think you'd be flattered by that, you know, that I asked him first.
BTS Chicago. I'm J-hope from BTS.
Yeah, you are.
But you can call me Jay.
I'd love to call you Jay. Thank you so much. I feel much more intimate now, like we're friends now. What's up, Jay? Jay Bean, how's it going? Jay Jizzle.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Oh, he swore again. I can't believe it.
Okay, first, I want to thank my fans, Army, for coming tonight. Okay. A lot of you may be seeing me for the first time today. So, how you doing? It's great to be here.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
Okay, hit it, Simon.
Simon got a name check. His cash just improved 1,000,000 times.
I'm showing performances from my new album, Jack in the Box, for the first time at Lollapalooza. I hope you're excited.
I like him pronouncing it as Lollapalooza. It makes it sound a bit more like a stripper's name.
And soul into my music. Even if we speak different languages.
Oh, yes.
I hope you listen to my story.
It comes through. That's why they're so popular. It comes through. Oh, is it story time? I think he just grabbed a bucket to sit on. What happened? Okay. Interesting, because he just said I'm performing Jack in the Box the first time here, and I was like, okay, which Jack in the Box song is it going to be? And when it started, I was like, I don't think that's a Jack in the Box song. Piece of Peace, but that's still a bop. Still a bop.
No pain, no gain, no gain, no way, go where I don't take it again, fade away. 저 나고파 용기를 행복의 기준은 너무 큰 길을 걸어. 저 주고파 믿음 한순하고 쉽게 배가 차는 케이크조각처럼.
Isn't that lovely? I feel like I missed that the first time around. The translation wasn't the same, but say the fact the song is called Piece of Peace and he says I want to give you happiness or fulfillment like a lovely piece of cake, that's just a great metaphor. It's just a simple there's very few people in the world who would be like, oh, I hate a piece of cake, I cannot stand a piece of cake. It's a pretty universal expression. See, this is why for me, like, Jack in the Box is such a different, like, album, collection of thoughts, thematically, artistically, just different vibes to me. Nice. Ooh, I like, again, shame we're not getting as much of this with the wide angle. There's not as many wide angles, but I like the visuals here with the cool, like, animated handwriting. So it looks like they kind of got some translations in the back, which is cool. It's giving me flashbacks to when I first reacted to this. I'm pretty sure back then, in my whimsical, cynical way, I related to the fact to, like, his pronunciation of piece of piss sounds a little bit like the English phrase piece of piss, which is one of my favourite phrases. Piece of piss, as in simple, easy, you can do it too. It's like it takes on both forms of the word. It's a piece of peace. It's also a piece of piss because he makes it so easy. Oh, I thought he was about to give us an ab flash. No such luck. Alright, next song he considers part 2 of that song. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to think about that now. Okay, I get it, because equal sign is about, putting out the moral of equality and everything, which I guess is very much in line with, like, if you're going to put out peace, you have to also advocate for equality. No justice, no peace, as the saying goes. 관심이 필요해 우리에게 난 나의 시작인 곳이게 어쩌면 우리의 행치게 목시게 외쳐도 소리 없는 나온 비보를 느끼는 나를
허뭉치로 가슴 치면 세상은 넓고 사람만큼 겹겹다고 같은 필요는 없어도 다른 게 왜 좋을까 나이를 넘어 성별을 넘어 국경을 넘어 모두의 숙제 같은 건 나부터 김쳐 차별 아닌 차이건 경계는 필자 알아야 할 그건 우리건
Musically, it's not my favorite song on the album, but the message on it is immaculate. Let's go back a little bit because I always love these lyrics. Risen to the top by playing fair.
세상은 넓고 사람만큼 겹겹다고 같은 필요는 없어도 다른 게 왜 좋을까 나이를 넘어 성별을 넘어 국경을 넘어 모두의 숙제 같은 건 나부터 김쳐 차별
This is a bit I love. Distinction between difference and prejudice. Like, it's a very marked distinction. And also, this bit just really completes it. The victims of prejudice, we need to know they are us. Like, it's so true that in society, you know, people are often driven to hate or prejudice out of a need to fit in. And it's usually more a sense of like, oh, well, you know, at least I'm not the one. Like, people will always punch down if they can, or a lot of people will. It's quite an easy state to get into because it's that self-preservational logic, the logic of like, well, at least it's not me. You know what I mean? I guess in a way I could relate it to my upbringing, my childhood, because although it's sad to say now, like, you know, I had an abusive family upbringing and had a parent figure that would basically, the way they operated was somebody in the family was always on their shit list, one of the kids. And they actively encouraged us to basically enforce that, to make fun of them, to make them feel bad for being the one. But the thing was, at the time, it was just a relief of thinking, oh, thank God it's not me this week. Thank God today it's not me that is on their shit list. Thank God I'm not the one that's completely in the targets this time. It's such an easy mindset to fall into, especially if you're a kid. I give myself a little bit of justification because, you know, you're a kid. That's your parents. You don't know any better. But it's very true that it's a very easy mindset to fall into of like, well, at least it's not me. Even if the irony of that is that you're helping like facilitate an atmosphere where, you know, in like a week's time it is going to be you, or even like tomorrow, the next day, and you're helping kind of ensure that. But that is like the kind of the nature of the human mindset is we're not very logical creatures, and oftentimes it's quite literally like, well, what matters in the moment rather than what matters in the future. You could say the same thing about the kind of general approach to climate change right now, which is like, we'll worry about it when we're dying and not before, you know? Man, I hope no one's dreaming the stuff I'm dreaming. I dreamt some weird shit last night. Yeah. Zaina says I can relate. When my mum became angry at my brothers, rather than me, I'd always feel relieved. It's just human nature, and it's unfortunate that can be weaponized into people putting down a whole group of people because they're like, at least I'm not in that group of people. I think that's the other thing about humanity, or lack thereof, is that, but, you know, the thing is, you can always be othered. Like, you know, like nowadays people think about skin color as like, okay, you know, white people, black people, Asian people, whatever. But before that, but, you know, people, if they want to, they can take it as far as like different shades of white, or you're not the right kind of white, you know, like before, I guess, you know, black versus white became one of the most contentious like race issues in America. When immigration to America was mostly Irish people were then like the out group, like they were the wrong white people. Now Irish people are like, everyone in America's like, oh yeah, I'm Irish. My granddad's squirrel was Irish, therefore I'm Irish. Like now people ironically love saying they're Irish in America, but it used to be the Irish immigrants were seen as, you know, unwanted, as seen as lower class. So like the point being is that humans can always find a way to other people. There's always some ridiculous thing. It could be, you know, this group of people have arm hair. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all completely asinine. And it's, you know, so true when he says that, like, there's no difference between people in that kind of sense. Like, the boundaries we draw up in society are completely imaginary. They don't mean anything.
Right. 힘들게 있어 내 친구에 대해 가지만 성격 내리면 우정자연 대해 좀 좋게 말해줘 의문이 드는 리액션 베푸는 건 내쪽 애써 각자 raise the way.
I love that he's letting the audience sing that bit.
민구야 속하지만 한 번 더 생각을 해 어떻게나 비슷하고 어떻게나 똑같아 본질은 바뀔 순 없어 이제 해가 be myself 난한 소리 믿음이 난 집에
Thank you for the follow, Zerabear. Man, this is... You get so sucked into the performance, but again, his vocals are ridiculous. Like, his delivery right there, live, is insane. It's insane. Just ridiculous live delivery, honestly. Thank you for the follow, Gothic Rosen. I love him leaning on the mic pole for strength. Kind of seeing this song in a live setting, it's kind of got like Rage Against the Machine vibes, you know, like the angry bass. I like the loud angry bass in this live version. Thanks for the follow, excuse me. He's dressed up like a gardener and I love it. Man, that song lyrically still does a number on me. Like, I remember the first time I heard that, I was just like, oh, he's not talking about this weird thing I think about. Oh, shit. Is he doing Blue Side? I love this song. Oh, I adore this song. I hope it's like the really long outro version. Oh, I think it is. All right. Amazing. I love this song. Oh, I just got chills. I love how respectfully quiet the audience went. Love that simplistic stage visual. His black outline on the blue. It makes sense why he's wearing gardener's clothes now. It looks cool. Oh my goodness, they just said they can't find 15-year-old brother. Echoing what people said in the chat, and hope he's found immediately, ASAP. Too short, too sweet. Also missing, like, one of my favorite parts of that song musically is like the little, like, I guess it's cassette noise as a production on that, but the little like whoop, 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 whoop. That's like a little like sort of like sort of ethereal, wavy sort of noise, like an angel wafting a fan around. It's amazing. Thanks for the subscription, Tangle Food. Appreciate you. Oh, that was cool. Oh, Oh, that would be so cool to see that live.
Where's my safe zone?
Safespace.mp3. Love to hear it.
Safe zone. 내 20대를 바치며 모호무진한 삶을 살고 있어 나 보란듯 응답하지만 날 돌아보란듯 커지는 이며 세상은 빠르게 변하고 그 순간 나에게 외로워 아무도 없던 내 삶이 적적해져가 Oh my god 마음만치 살아가지 뭐 비극대 나를 위해 왜
I like the staging of his, that he's kind of like sat down on a little circular couch. It feels a bit like he's on a talk show, or like, I don't know, like one of those like iconic Hollywood movies when someone has a breakdown on TV or something. It feels a bit like that. It's got the right vibes for the song.
Where is the mind 내 심리 속에서도 있기는 한 걸까 그 누군가는 나에게 아낌없이 웃음터인 내 정신 돌이켜보기 위한 내 그렇다기는 어디나 어둠 속한 너의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 Go to the cut home 아니면 저만 불러위가 Where's my safe joint Where's my safe joint 어둠 속한 너의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 Go to the cut home 아니면
I think this is a very, you know, like critical, time sensitive mindset, because I feel like increasingly in this life, in this world, people don't have a safe zone. Like even being at home might not feel like a safe zone, you know? Like in a world where people are being priced out of living, quite literally, like rent's unaffordable, food's unaffordable, like people's safe zone is nowhere, or people are working longer and longer hours. Like, you know, it really is increasingly a world where people, it's hard to sit down in the evening, relax, and actually be like, okay, everything's good. Life is good. I can relax now. Like, so many people are robbed of that emotion. A crazy amount. And I think it says a lot when even someone that, you know, you look up to as like being an amazing artist and probably being, you know, immensely wealthy and all that, still doesn't feel like they have that. Like, it's not just the setup of society. It's not just, you know, people's living situations. It's the mental health aspect to it as well. Like, you know, mental health is like in crisis, I feel like, to the point that so few people would probably be like, oh yeah, I've got a safe zone mentally. I've got a safe zone physically. Like, I've always got a place I can go to and feel amazing. Like, that's kind of a rare thing now, I feel like.
Where's my safe joint? Where's my safe joint?
Exactly, like Flash Good Fire says, working to pay for childcare, basic healthcare, working just to live, working just to eat.
Where's the John? 그때도 피가 는 night return 버니 길을 선택하는 순간 니기는 할까 나의 time. Where's my safe zone? Where's my safe zone? 어둠속한 너의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까? Go 생각한 home 아니면 저만 불러위가 Where's my safe zone? Where's my safe zone?
Man, not only do I feel like, you know, close-ups are great, obviously, useful, especially for a live show, but I really want to see more wide shots. I also want to see shots of the guys, you know, on the instruments. J-Hope's a really nice guy. It's hard for me to imagine he's some sort of diva who was like, do not show the live band, show me only. Like, I want to see the people playing, add to the atmosphere. I really want to see a wide shot of the stage. Like, this, you know, this live view is it's not the best. It's not amazing. But actual staging wise, I really like the song. The performance of it feels very, very intimate. Adds to it a lot more.
Where's my safe zone? Let me know if you know. Where's my safe zone?
Banger, bop. That transition. Slightly creepy.
수십 번 내게 질문을 Hey, am I really like that? 이만 긍정을 묻는 얼굴의 상태 그려 할 수 있는 부분이라고 생각해서 So my music must be
Oh, those visuals are really sick.
어머니들은 J-hope에게 물어가라면 네가 말한 부분들을 지킬 수 있어 어쩌면 내 자리가 아닌 무서운 환경으로 탄생한 나
I love how self-aware like every single member of BTS seems to be like that sort of sentiment of like you know, I ask myself, is it something like are these words I can live by? Like, can you practice what you preach? I asked J-hope, if it were you, would you be able to keep those words you said? Like, it's so tricky. And I think if you have any self-awareness, like I talk a lot about mental health on my channel, and you know, good practices, being outside. Like I talk about stuff that, you know, after I'll finish my stream or my record, I'll be like, well, do I do that? And it's like, that's kind of not the point. Like, I think it's, you know, I think as long as you aren't telling people to do something like with disdain or something difficult that you have no, you know, as long, like if you're spreading things that you know are wholesome and healthy, even if, you know, you struggle to adhere to them, that's just normal. I think it's natural, but it's also perfectly normal and natural to then worry, to actually have this guilt, like, well, I said, you know, you should live this way, or I can help you this way, but I'm not sure if I could do the same thing in that situation. Like, that's a human condition, you know. I like how empathetic and self-introspective these guys are. Thanks for the follow, Tiff Youngs. I like that word. Proudly shine a light on your persona. That's like the dream. That is the mental health journey. You can hear the smoke machines going bonkers in the background. Man, I feel like I have this internal debate in bed every morning. Ooh, isn't that just a question? Visuals are really cool as well. This is kind of like, it looks a bit like him as like a stone statue, which is quite emotionally telling. Love to see it. You love to see J-hope doing his little headbang dancing. Man, this guitar guy's killing it. They need to do a close-up on him. He's really killing it. Sounds great. Gen said, Millennial Unite. What if you have no house? What if? That's... just ask them. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that little, you know, story unfolded and then refolded itself in my chat. Zaina says her brother has been found and he's okay. So that's good. That's a nice, happy ending very quickly, which is good. Is it going to be Arson? Maybe. It's like they're worried he's already going for the encore. Glad you guys like my emotes. I'll make some more as well. Yes, I knew it. Yes, what a tune. He's doing a very good approximation of his like Walking Dead headbang rave from the actual music video as well.
Let's burn. 내게 저기 burn. 내게 원해 burn. 내 삽속을 burn. Every day you burn. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그
I love this song. It's so good, so catchy.
명예는 first. Don't of course. 인기까지 되어 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭐도 모르 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat, get some back. Put a yeah, I'm a friend. I'm a life. Let's go.
Ooh, okay.
So we get.
I like, for the album version, I like the original instrumentation more, but it's got to be said, the sort of like they made it pretty epic. It's sort of got like a sort of chorestral, or, you know, orchestral, that's the word. Kestrel's a bird. Chorestral's nothing, but sort of like an orchestral, sort of epic, like ascending to heaven vibe to it with the guitar licks in the side.
In the first, don't of course. 인기까지 되어 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭐도 모르 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat, get some back. Put a yeah, I'm a friend. I'm a life. Let's go.
Yeah. Makes it feel more like desperate or more like I said, ascending to heaven. It's quite a different vibe, honestly. It's interesting.
내가 부르켰던 건 나를 위함이었어. 세상이 타오르죠. 여기 알았겠어. 남친 시민들들 보니 이게 너무 가고 싶어 바보였던 걸. What? Nobody cares, nobody stops you. Nobody cares. 오직 나만 가는 게 헛소리. Oh, 네 남편도 나처럼 그왜 이런 거라요. 마치 아프고 필요한.
It's interesting points there, Grace said. So much stage presence with just him and a mic of a staging. And it's true. I think it's quite a statement, really. I mean, like, this is his first, from what I know, or, you know, it's his first solo performance, I think. At the very least, it's definitely his first time headlining by himself. It's a huge, huge stage to be on. It's very different from what he's used to. And, you know, BTS often have, depending on what shows they're doing, like crazy staging, crazy props, all that kind of stuff. But he really is just like, here's me, here's my mic, here's my rapping skills. It's quite a statement. It's good. It's very good. Run.
Get low.
Da. Oh, is he making? Oh, he's going to make him bop out.
2, 3.
Hooray! Yeah, musically it's quite a different version. It's interesting. My Hope. Love it. I see about 1 billion fan cams. Oh, he just plunged off stage. Epic. That cameraman just ruined the stillness of the stage. Thank you for the follow, Trivia Loves. What is that? Is that a giant plastic mushroom? What on earth? Looks like a part of scenery from Teletubbies or something. Yeah, the stage setup is really cool. It's a shame we don't see much of it with the framing. Are they chanting "Go Hobie, go Hobie, it's your birthday, go Hobie, it's your birthday"? Vibes. This is where he runs backstage. A doctor does a quick check on his vocal cords. You know, his Adam's apple. Make sure everything's still okay to go after, like, just rinsing it for, like, 35 minutes. Temperature check. Quick Ribena and a biscuit. And be back out soon, I hope. Oh, someone's calling me out on stream. Gil Meow says, let's play a game. Can I guess what the next song will be? If I had to guess, probably the next song on the Jack in the Box album, which I don't know off the top of my head. Nope. No, I can't. I'm just going to say no, I can't. Sorry. Okay, let's go straight to part 2. So we're going to find out what I was not right about because I didn't even guess. Where is part 2? Is it not here? I guess I'll just go back to the page. Part 2 of 2. Where is it? It's right there. I'll just go on and enjoy BTS More's channel, I guess. Here we go. Part 2 of 2. Sweet.
Hey, roll up.
Well, I would not have guessed it was going to be Dynamite, ever. So, you know, hopefully that makes you think twice about asking me questions to stuff. Never have guessed that.
Okay, let's go. Keep on.
I feel like people who came to check out his set, who hadn't heard of him before, or only knew that he was a member of a K-pop band, they were like, screw it, I'm here, I pay for these tickets, let's see it anyway. This is the bit where they'll be like, oh, is this J-hope? Was the stuff before like a warm-up act? They'll be like, oh, this looks like K-pop. This seems about right. I don't know what was happening for 35 minutes just then. And he's dressed in white now. The same, I think they just dyed the exact same clothes white. He looks just as baggy. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Yeah, this beat ching like money, which I have. This almost feels like a parody. It's so, like, upbeat and cheesy. I kind of like the tropical house version of this. I don't mind it. Like, this isn't my favorite song anyway. I think I might prefer the tropical house version. Foot stomping goodness. Those sunglasses are doing a lot of work. So yeah, the people who haven't seen J-hope before or there for the first time, they'll be like, okay, this seems more like K-pop. And then the people who brought their kids along, because they insisted, they'll be like, finally I can sing along to a song I recognize from the car. I don't know what was happening for the first bit. Clutching Bible. That might be the loudest I've ever heard a crowd sing along. It's reminding us he's still dancing. Reminding us he's still got it, dancing-wise. Like the overhead steering wheel choreography. It's a fun little remix, I like it.
Okay, left side.
Me, I stand Butter more. Maybe he'll sing Butter 2 later. Maybe I'll get my wish, I don't know. It's like a little Irish jig on stage. It's almost like, you know, there was like 35 minutes of quite intense J-hopiness, you know, especially Jack in the Box's pretty intense album. This is like the break, you know, it's almost like the J-hope version of let's all go to the lobby, let's all go to the lobby. Like, it's just a little upbeat break you need to go and get some snacks and popcorn before he unleashes the rest of Jack in the Box on you, I assume. So enough of that silliness, enough of this upbeat happiness. Somebody quickly dyes his shirt black again. Rips the trousers there a little bit more baggy in. And back into it. See, that's a universal word right there. Whew. Or like, there's other universal words like... Or... Whew. Or yes, that's also international. There's quite a few. Okay. Oh, I've finally seen a BTS dad joke that I can understand. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He's got a different pair of gardening gloves on now. These ones are blue. Does this mean more Hope World is there? There we go.
You guys are blessed.
Youngie, marry me. It's essential. Had to happen.
Hey, Army, Chicago. Shall we keep going?
Yeah, I've got some time left.
Okay.
Go for it, I say. Go for it. Crack on.
Clap with me.
Yay! Hooray!
Clap. Clap.
He sounds annoyed. He's like, your timing's horrible. This is worse than Jimin.
Keep going. Clap. Clap. Keep moving. Clap. 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 Clap.
He sounds vaguely irritated.
Okay, let's go.
Again, vocals sounding really, really good for a live version.
Yeah, I know. 감옥고기처럼 걸레박혔지 삶의 갈증으로 인한 욕망에는 그물들 보편적인 신비도 피하라고 헤쳐나갈 수는 없는 법 나 현실과 부적인 그 어떤 것들도 아냐 너 바보 한 번쯤 다른 나의 인생
Twitch, yes. They were so offbeat. Yeah, if it makes you feel better, I went to a live taping of BattleBots because I am a very cool, sexy, masculine, you know, strong person. And they tried to get the crowd to clap along to the intro. And in a room full of robot fans and various nerds, shall we say, it didn't work. It didn't, like, the guy actually gave up. He sounded really annoyed. He was like, all right, never mind. Just maybe there's some crossover between BattleBots fans and ARMY. I don't know. I knew it. Out comes the white shirt. Hope World now. Speaking of Scar, I was rewatching the Lion King remake last night. Such an odd movie. I don't hate it, but it's just odd. Just the most unnecessary movie ever. And it's probably going to age very poorly because it looks photorealistic when it first came out. Now less so, and it's only going to be more of a problem. Anyway, Lion King.
So why I get drunk? Me to the guy. So why I go why?
Again, just imagining that, you know, back there in the crowd, someone who's brought their teenage or maybe even their 30-year-old kid who won't move out of the house along to see this. And then they're yelling, so what, I get drunk, and the parents are like, Susan, I'd say. Jesus. The vibe difference between this and the first half of the set, which I guess is between J-Hope, Hope World, and between Jack in the Box, is it's intense for me. I've seen people say they think the albums are quite linked, and I get it, but just overall vibes, surface area vibes, very different for me. It's almost like Hope World is being like, here's my name, J-Hope. Here's what hope's all about. Here's some hope. Have some hope. And then Jack in the Box is him being like, I don't know if I can live up to the hope bit, guys. Oops. Like, and I get it. Trying to give people hope is exhausting.
보는 소리 할 거야 yeah 잠시 내려놓고는 맨 편의점에만 스테이션인 거라 할 거야 yeah What is 공상속 갈백 모두 나 위한 스크린 Like this 모두 날 받아치워 날 fantasy
Really does look like he's wearing like gardening or just straight up like cleaning gloves. Like, it's almost like that scene with someone hanging up their socks in the hotel room, busting out the gloves.
Yeah.
Impressive vocals. Nice. The alarm clock. Thematic. But yeah, I think that song demonstrates why I prefer Hope, Jack in the Box overall as an album. Like, just musically, not like, you know, I'm kind of like, a lot of the crossover appeal for me with BTS, like I said earlier, is you know, how much rap they do, the bass they have. Like, that is, it's such a happy song as well. It's just, it just makes me feel a bit gross inside. I like the gritty, grimy stuff, the loud bass. Jack in the Box is right up my street.
Ready, set, and begin. Turn up.
Oh, this has got to be like this song sounds ancient. Wait, no. Okay, I do recognize this. I will say this is a level of upbeatness I can handle. I can handle this level of upbeatness. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Smile a bit, that's fine. This is okay. All right, some backup dancing joining. I can handle this upbeatness. Yeah, this song bangs.
소연의 걱정이 되게 해봐 그럼 계속 해봐 가장 밑에 그들 나
Thank you for the follow.
세상 그 진실에 확실해진다 변하지 않는 그 어떤 now right? 운명의 선택 so we're here
I also like any song that has like some cheesy like sample in it where it's like, you know, taken from dance instruction video, or the best is the ones that are like, is it Alan Watts, like, you know, that English philosopher scientist just talking about, you know, neurons and philosophy and stuff. Anything like that I'm a sucker for, so this is right up my street. I think it says quite a lot how empty the streets were that it just showed in the side view. It looks pretty quiet for Chicago. I feel like everyone in Chicago is currently inside that arena. If you're on that street, you'd be like, why? Where is everyone? What is happening? What is that lovely sound? Fun choreography as well. Oh, that song cut through my cynicism. It's uplifting, just enough, justifies itself, not too cheesy.
I'm just getting started. Y'all with me? Welcome to whole world. It's my life. 망적발 부정보다는 긍정타입 이른 카페는 ain't no fight. 난 순정파. 거침없는 말 즐겨해 욕과 속된 말. 내 음악에서 나를 말하자면 매일같이 기대. 주어진 환경에 감사하는 민세. 삶에 대한 기대가 만든 민세. 너 자신을 믿고 이르라.
I think it's also quite interesting staging-wise that he's put, so far, I don't know if he's going to like wrap it up at the end, maybe it'll be more contained or like sandwiched, but so far, most of the Jack in the Box stuff was first and then Hope World, which is, if you didn't know, the opposite way round to the actual release order. What does that say about his music? I'm going to have to think about that because it's hurting my brain. I shouldn't have said anything. I think this is partly why, for me, I see Jack in the Box being more honest and stuff. And I'm not saying that, like, when he put out Hope World as an album with the kind of theme of, like, I want to give everyone positivity and hope, that it was a lie, but I like the honesty, like I said earlier, of him coming back and being like, it's really hard to put that stuff out in the world and then deal with the self-concern or the self-awareness of, like, do I even believe that? Am I even capable of living my life like that? Like, that kind of cynicism, or that kind of, like, because I feel like I've gone through a point in my life where I was really positive at one point and then I fell back into cynicism. So I'm like, yeah, I like this development. I'm with you, J-hope. Like, I relate more to him being like, actually, I'm not sure. I might be a cynic in his second album. I think that's why it appeals to me more. Not for good reasons, maybe. Right, I was actually just thinking about that. Thanks, Diane, in the chat. I was worried about that, but I always doubt myself because I'm like, my memory's, you know, what it is, as in non-existent. But so, yeah, Cashew said the cursing line in the song has aged. Linny Love mentioned that as well. He used curse words in Jack in the Box, and I think again that kind of shows Jack in the Box is not him walking back in, but it's almost being like, you know, this is how I want to present myself in the world, and then this is the reality, kind of. And everyone has those two sides to themselves. Yeah, exactly. They're both aspects of his personality that can be true. Sometimes people like me, my whole life and living is wildly swinging between the cynicism and the positivity. Being like, the life is okay and life is terrible. I am a big fan of the visuals though on the Hope World album. I really like the cool sort of like yellow submarine trippy visuals. They look good on the stage as well. Ooh, okay, got some athletes showing off. Oh, you can touch your toes. You can touch your toes whilst jumping. I can't even touch my toes while sat down. I learned that in yoga recently, so yeah, rub it in, why don't you? The glasses have come back out. This is serious business. Maybe he's going to get slimed. I think it's brave of him to be leaving about the stage with trousers that baggy. That's risky. It's a risky behavior. I feel like he started trying to climb those stairs like 4 at a time, and he realized that's going to lead to disaster. I'm this close to the end of the show now. He was like, okay, let's just slow it down. This is going really well. Me falling down the stairs 3/4 into my show is not it. It's not what I want to happen right now. Maybe he's got suspenders on his shirt. I'd like to see that. J-hope in dungarees. Ooh, tasty image. I can do it. Choreography. He just waved them off stage like peasants. Be gone. Now the question, is he going to dye his shirt black again? Swing back to the sort of more cynical side? The more gritty side?
What the fuck?
I'm making a list, checking it twice and reporting it to Hitman Bang. On the stairs or just...
Okay, you guys okay?
Yeah! I can't speak for everyone, but I'm doing just splendidly. That's so cute.
If you are.
That was almost like him being like, yeah, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. You didn't.
Okay, Chicago. It's been a long time.
As you said, I feel like both albums are very honest. But Jack in the Box is another facet of his personality he wasn't ready to show until now. Yeah, I think that. Because I also think, because, you know, when you make a stage name J-hope, and I think I've heard how he's talked before about how him being J-hope and putting out hope in the world, you know, is very actively something he's worked on. He's not saying it comes naturally to him. He's saying, I work on this. It's my life's goal and stuff. But at the same time, it also then means people kind of think of you in that way, which could feel limiting, or it might make it harder on days you have where you want to work on the hope aspect, but it feels harder for whatever reason. It might feel harder thinking that people out there kind of either rely on you or think of you as, oh, that hopeful guy, that upbeat guy. I quite like Jack in the Box as sort of like, or, you know, a grounding, a reminder of like, you know, hope is something I work on. It's not always automatic, I guess.
I was here on BTS tour 3 years ago, and you guys are just as amazing as I remember. Okay, so the next song is when I performed for you back then.
Okay. Thanks for the follow, Twitches.
Back just for Lollapalooza.
If I was there, I'd be like, boo, I already saw this. I want a refund. Play something else. Something different.
In there. Exactly.
Okay.
살아 숨쉬는 것 같아. Wow. Okay, I'm ready to go now.
What an honest little break he just had. He is busting his ass out there, guys. Oh god, I can hear them now. Don't ask them again. My ears have had enough.
Louder.
What's up, Sam Webb?
Alright, let's dance.
People apparently can identify the song from the first opening beat. I'm not quite there yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 내게 그 순간을 보는다면 그 느낌을 모른다면
Well, the beat lives up to the song title. I want to see him absolutely slaying it.
보여줘 내 맘을 숨긴다면 후회했어 yes inside hey So I go with you want to go 자연스러운 대화 생성돼 이상해 너무 담아게 뭐든지 잘될 것 같아 But you're my friend, yeah my friend, yeah 너와 함께하는 추억들이 좋아 너와
Wah. It's catchy. Ooh, okay. Love that future bass wobble drop. Is that how you're supposed to dance at electronic shows? I've been doing it all wrong. I usually just go like this. But apparently you can do it with style and grace and stuff. Wanna what? Don't leave me hanging. What do you want to do? Okay. Whew, good to hear. That's fine. You do that. Oh, careful on those stairs, my friend. You almost had a disaster earlier. Alright, he's down the stairs, people. Update. He is down the stairs. Again, this is more about me and about the song, but definitely read that as my feeling my nipples like a wave, and I was like, I get it. I get it. I feel like somebody said in the chat earlier that he choreographed the live stuff for this, or maybe it was just that song, maybe not all of this, but I could believe he choreographed all this, because it, like, some of this stuff is reminding me of the recent videos I've been watching of like BTS doing silly versions of their dance practices and then watching what you didn't like. This looks like when BTS are having fun in their, you know, the dance practices, you know, still showing talent, still like aesthetically cool, but also quite silly. I like it. Like, a big part of my dancing is very much the mouth open, as if I can't believe I'm doing it. Like, I'm right there with them.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's funny it's called Just Dance, because I'm actually imagining, you know, based on a few festivals I've been to, because typically when BTS perform, they do arenas, so everyone's got assigned seating, and you kind of have an assigned area to be like, okay, I'm going to dance here. Places like this, with an artist as big as J-hope, you often get intense crowd crush, or just like, you know, crowd sardine packed tightness, so no one can really dance. I've definitely been at shows where I've been like, well, my dancing today is limited to Like, I wonder if that's the situation here, because it looks packed.
Wow.
Like, it sounds like you hear more energy than you can see from the crowd, so I'm wondering, like, it's probably insanely busy. Army mosh pit.
Yeah.
This is a big ego boost right now. He's like, no, that's my ego. That's my ego right there. Keep saying that. Dazzling crotch work.
Let's go.
I love how you can tell how tall people are by how far the army bombs are up in the sky.
Let's go.
Yeah, makes sense. Kashi says someone on Army Twitter said Get Low was impossible during Arson. Physically impossible. It makes sense. Oh, okay. All right. This is a banger. I let it rain and clear it out. It's the English national anthem. Except times 4 it would be like times infinity.
Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. From one to hundred, 끝난 투자 3 여기 내 헐른. You're an up down round where my trip. 춤을 뻗다 workaholic me. 되게 밤새면서 양악해. 내 키는 춤으로 make it I'm okay. 그 빛은 그려가는 분 꿈을 그려가는데 리듬 그려봐는 새. Pop it, rock it.
It bops. It bops. It still bops.
매일같이 한시 바삐 한시 나 위하여 나를 채찍에 닦는 트로피의 인생이
Someone's kid just ran on stage. Outrageous. Is she there? Oh shit. Nice. Cameos always add to the joy of a live show. And to get nice and business all about this, I always wonder when they do something like this. You know, it's always fun when they bring out a featuring artist on especially at a festival set. You know, how does the royalties work out? Do they pay them like, I don't know, 2% of their fee for the show? Do they pay them an exposure? They're like, no, Becky G, trust me, this will be great for your cachet. People will be really looking. I don't know how it works out. No one else is thinking about this because they've got a sense of fun and wonder about the world, but I do think about these things. I think she's wearing the thing J-Hope took off. Oh no, she's wearing the same thing as J-Hope. I guess they saved money. They just bought 2 times baggy white outfit.
Chicken noodle, pollo con espagueti. Ninguna esta mujer tiene el flow que tiene Becky. Latinoamericano soy de aquí. Carita de santa pero freaky. Sí, ya te lo vi. Donde yo nací, what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep watching. You've got my interest.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna
Look back at her.
Lights, camera, action. Definitivamente la mejor de la escena. We're on the street, we got the people reacting. La gente que critica.
Oh, she said the word. We're reacting out here, baby. She mentioned, she name dropped. I got name dropped by Becky G.
No matter wherever we go,
Hey.
bring it back to this place called home, baby. Now that you know it, let me see you.
Aw. Please tell me they're gonna do
Only for the track.
more of this. It's just too catchy. Bow, bow, bow. There we go.
I let it rain, I clear it out. I let it rain, I clear it out. I let it rain, I clear it out. get it, let's get it, let's get it.
This really feels like an 80s dance instruction video. Let's get it times 8. Oh, not let's get it times 8, my abs. Oh, no. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Hey, hey, with your soda on the side. Let's go. Let it rain on me. And bring it on. Let it rain on me.
Oh, the breakdown. I need to get new headphones. These aren't tight enough anymore. Thanks for the follow, Brown Recluse.
Let it rain on me. Just bring it out. Let it rain on me. Hey, hey.
Tear it out.
Let's go. Hey, hey.
Let's get it, 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 let's get it.
Hype. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. Aww.
Becky G.
Bow.
Okay, thank you. It's been 3 years since we released Chicken Noodle Soup.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. It's our first time live performance together ever, just for Lollapalooza. How's it going?
How am I feeling? Chicago,
Was that J-Hope's laugh in the background there?
how am I feeling?
Oh, it was like somebody doing a bad Elton John impression. He was like, like an evil witch.
Chicago, how you feeling?
Amazing. I love that.
I want to ask one thing.
Go for it.
The Latina. I feel incredible.
My bunnies are actually, technically, they're Latin American bunnies. I got them in Miami, and they're very fire. I don't know. They've definitely got like Latin American vibes to them. Like, I don't know what it is, but their ears did perk up when she said that. So I rest my case.
This moment right here means so much to me. So much to me. Because I am not only so honored to be here, but also so proud. I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful
Aww.
and for this opportunity.
Oh, it's just too damn wholesome.
Fans, and of course to you, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. We're waiting. Becky. Scala, please give it for Becky G.
Oh, that was sweet.
Oh.
How disgustingly wholesome, J-Hope. Oh, it's too much, man.
Before the grand finale, I want to say a few words in Korean for everyone here and watching at home.
You support my Latino rabbits. Thank you very much. They don't support me, they hate me, but you know, I still love them.
가려고 했는데 처음으로 한국말을 내렸습니다. 여러분 안녕, 제이홉입니다. 제이홉. Yeah.
What about the bits where you rapped in Korean, J-Hope? Because rapping is just talking, as anyone who doesn't know what rap is knows. You liar.
참 저에게 의미 있는 순간이에요. 정말 욕심과 치기어린 야망으로 시작된 이 앨범의 과정이 성대하게 마무리를 해가고 과정 중에.
I'll go back and watch this, you know, because it wouldn't be disrespectful. But on the topic of, you know, Latino bunnies, which is a topic now, apparently it's all my fault. Got 2 supporters, and we decided that, like, I think it was around the time Despacito was huge. Well, I guess Despacito was huge forever, but around that sort of general decade of hugeness for Despacito, I'd sing Despatrito to my bunnies. Whenever they wanted a treat, I'd sing Despatrito, to the point where they actually, and because, you know, bunnies aren't as, they're fairly intelligent. They're more intelligent than people think. They're more intelligent than I am. That's true. They would start actually running out to the kitchen area when I would sing Despatrito to them. So that we decided now that the word for treats in their language is trito. Like bunny language in my head is sort of like a mixture between like Spanish, Italian, maybe like slightly Russian. It's a nice blend, which is convenient because I can say it's not ignorant or stereotypical because it's like it's everything. It's everything. It's equal opportunity. It's a nice blend, but they definitely have some like silly. I definitely give them some words like trito and stuff like that. Yeah.
이 앨범의 과정이 성대하게 마무리를 해가고 있는 과정 중에 하나입니다.
Or sometimes I don't know if it's proper Spanish, probably not, but I'll say they also like. There's a few things I've trained them or Pavlovian trained them to, as you said, to come out for treats. So they know bunny treats in a certain tone. They know Despacito or singing Despacito. That they know that they'll come out for that every time. Conejo tratas as well. I'll say Conejo tratas, and they'll come running out. I'm not trying to say it too loud in case they hear me, because it's like I don't let them down when that happens. So it's like keep it quiet. And I also do the call and response thing from Frozen 2. I'll go like and they'll come running over sometimes. So there's, you can train them mostly for food. Basically, they're very food motivated, but you can train rabbits, or they've got me trained probably.
이 앨범 통해서 저는 사실 모든 스케줄이 저에게 피와 살이 됐고 오늘 롤러팔루자를 하면서 그리고 또 여러분들 우리 아미 그리고 많은 대중분들 보면서 또 한 번의 확고한 믿음과 확실해진 뭔가 믿음이 생기는 것 같아요. 네.
Like self-faith or general faith?
I don't know what to say. 오케이. 진짜 너무너무 영광이고 와주신 우리 많은 여러분들께 정말 감사의 인사를 드립니다. 사실 정말 이 많은 스케줄들은 정말 저한테 두려움의 연속이었고 하지만 그럼에도 불구하고 굉장히
That's sort of what I thought earlier. I was wondering, like, would this be scary for him because he's performing without his band? Sounds like that's what he's getting at.
스케줄들은 정말 저한테 두려움의 연속이었고 하지만 그럼에도 불구하고 굉장히 뜻깊은 하나의 모멘텀이자 순간인 것 같습니다. 그리고 이 순간을 이겨낸 제 자신에게 약간 낯간지럽지만 정말
Yeah, I support it. I support it so much. The self-love and also the self-awareness to be like, self-love is cringe, bro. Which it shouldn't be, but I get it.
많이 들었네요. 그런 의미에서 So 저한테도 굉장히 특별하고 의미 있는 곡이에요. This next song is dedicated to all of our futures. Let's go.
That's pretty heavy. All of our futures, that's a lot of pressure. Okay. So he's potentially wrapping up on a positive note, which is nice.
Hours 그래 난 그냥 토박이었잖아 Hours 춤만 좋아하는 아이였잖아 다워 조진 삶에 대해 감사하는 다워 지금 가장 적절하고 다워 너 스스로 주체가 되어 싸워 결국 내 맘은 멈춤형이잖아 평소에 다른 옷 입던 drown 좋아하는 운전처럼 목소리대로 봐봐 내 피가 왜 돌겠어 왜 움직이겠어 결국 변화하고 영원한 건 없잖아 You know we know I know 강을 거슬러 오르는 영화가
Oh. Now you said that, I do feel like a salmon. I'm a total salmon.
Always I needed to when I said I do Future 비전의 스스로 정할 수도 단정할 수도 없는 걸 다가올수록 무섭기도 홀로 버티기도 버거운 걸 Man, you must go with the flow 그저 흐름대로 가보자고 필요해 보여 나에게도 용기와 믿음으로 희망의 걸 Hands up
At least they got room to wave their arms around. At least they have that. Just be careful. When waving around your arms with an army bomb attached, you could accidentally bonk the person on the left and the right on the head. Bonk, bonk. Ooh, I'm sorry, bonk. Words to live by that are hard to live by for me.
Okay, guys. Please give it up for the...
Coming up, Denzel Curry, another amazing artist. Lollapalooza had an insane lineup this time. Oh, nice. Finally, they're actually showcasing the band. Thank you, J-hope.
Music director Asap on bass.
Killing it. Hair looking good too.
Jackson on guitar.
Looking like he showed up for a school practice, but still killing it.
Paris on keys.
I've never seen a shirtless keyboard player before. I love it. So much swag, so much style.
Okay, special thanks to our bassist, Matt. So thank you so much, friend.
The bass was doing a lot of work. A lot of work.
Shout out to the beautiful dance crew. Hey.
Linny loves says I clashed army bombs with another army before. That's not PG chat for my stream. Keep it safe for work, please. I got bonked by an army bomb. You guys are really going out there. Just going to keep it not safe for work, please, please, please. Apparently, Hobie is the king of Latin America. What a useful title. Hopefully, you can put that on his resume. Like, if he goes to, like, I don't know, say he's in, like, Colombia or something, going through immigration, and they're like, where's your passport? And he's like, passport? Sir, I'm the king of Latin America. I don't need a passport. I'm the king of Latin America. You should be bowing on your knees to me right now, you scum. That sounds very like J-hope. Keep it safe for work, keep it not safe for work, whatever you feel like.
Chicago, make some noise! Thank you, Chicago. Thank you, Roller. Thank you, Army.
Is there going to be an encore? I don't think so. I do not think so. The man is punctual. He plays, he leaves when he says he's going to leave.
Good night.
Oh, I love that he's slowly just sort of like reverse Darth Vader style, just bzzz. See ya. They didn't cut away from that drone fast enough. The drone person's like, well, let's check out the rest of the city. Are we still live? Whew. All right. Whew, what a performance. What a really, really excellent performance. I think the most impressive thing about that for me, like I said earlier, really is the level of rapping he kept up for pretty much all of that. Like it's an insanely hard talent to the point where a lot of rappers just don't even really try. Like it's really hard to overstate or even just explain like how much talent that takes. It's like, you know, his lungs and his breath control is insane. And speaking of, it's interesting because Denzel Curry was apparently next. He's also known as being someone who is amazing at like doing his songs live, because rapping is such a difficult skill that a lot of the time rappers will pretty much rap their songs in the studio like one line at a time to get the best delivery, because it's so hard to fit like 50 syllables into a line and still have it rhythmic, still have it sound good. Like it's, you know, it's a really, really difficult skill. Like, you know, it's bloody impressive. I really liked it. It was cool. I thought it was cool how it was quite a minimalist staging. He really let his own lyrics speak, and, you know, he sort of let the performance speak for itself, which is cool. Dance breaks were fun. And it was nice to see that he looked like he was having a wonderful time out there. He's earned it, you know. I hope he did that and then went right back up to being on holiday, hopefully, because these guys have been working hard for like a decade and they probably owed like at least a weekend off or something. Anyway, I digress. That was really cool. If you were lucky enough to see that in person, then up yours, get bent. We all hate you. But yeah, that was fun, and I hope I get to see one of them, or all of them, live or in my apartment soon. And you can help make that happen by giving me your money. Go to my Patreon. Links in the description. You can sign up my Patreon and get Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions. If you're on Twitch, you can subscribe. You can donate. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube for free if you like free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff? Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of his performance. It was pretty epic. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I liked watching this live with you guys. It was cool. I like sharing music and sharing my thoughts on mental health. BTS helped make both of those things possible in the same video, which is why I, Comedian Reacts, do hereby declare that I enjoy and like BTS. Thanks, BTS. You guys are cool. Anyway, I'm speaking gibberish because it's the outro. It's basically in my contract. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Take care, guys. See you soon. And remember, if you like my reaction to Hobbypalooza, then subscribe. Don't be a loser. Sounds harsh. Whatever, you loser.